Hey y'all, can y'all hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Excuse me. Y'all hear me? Alright. Alright, let me go ahead on and get started. First thing I want to go over, I have listed is the housekeeping. I just took a minute to put that in the description box. That way, we could kind of tell people in advance, like, what goes on over here. I guess I'm getting a whole bunch of positive comments or what have you, and I just want to make sure that everybody one understands, how things operates over here, right? So I just want to make sure everybody, because I hate to repeat myself. That gets on my damn nerves, you know. If anybody know me, I don't like no shit to get on my damn nerves, and repeating myself gets on my damn nerves. So I'm just gonna go through it real quick. Um, and then hopefully you guys, if y'all have any questions or whatever, you can stop me. All right. So this is under housekeeping, and I just want to make I want to always request. I put it down there, but I always want to request for you guys, anybody hit the like button, and if you don't hit it, I definitely understand. I get it that these lives sometimes goes left. These conversations aren't, for the weak or the sometimes for the Holy Ghost, people saved, you know, but it is content meant for those that are 18 years or older, or those that in fact can understand and handle what's being said. Just one quick note. I am not interested in being a social media sensation. I'm more successful in real life. This is just a hobby, right? And I've been, people like, oh, you're growing, you're doing this, whatever. That is fine. I thank you or what have you, but there's nothing I'm doing. I believe it's from the participation of the people and the host, the hostess, and the guests. You know what I mean? Everybody in blue and the people that comes over, pretty much anybody that comes in or view from the windows or what have you. And anybody leaves a comment or message. All right. You can check out my new social media. It is benefiting. I'm now getting like messages and screenshots and stuff like that. I guess a lot of times when you send stuff from your phone or whatever, it's limited due to the capacity size. So that's a blessing. I have it listed. I have one for Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. I know I originally said that there were 3 C's. There actually are 4 C's, and those 4 C's are credibility, communication, comprehension, and cognition. If someone has a lot of this, like I said, what we're doing over here is what we call operant behaviorism, right? It's it's all about the mindset over here. So if someone, I'm not going to keep going back and forth with people when those 4 C's aren't present. If they don't have those 4 C's, I'll listen to what they have to say, and I thank them for their participation, their comment, their criticism, um, or concern, and just let it go. The rules for engagement, right? Because this seems to get you know, a little tense at times, right? So the rules for engagement is 10 simple rules, I think. One, you always have the option not to participate. Two, you can participate by looking in the window. Three, you enter in at your own risk. Four, you can always choose to ignore. Five, you can always choose to respond. Six, this commentary is fair use. No permission for use is needed. Seven, participation is by volunteer and is not mandatory. Eight, please do not tell me what to do about someone else on this channel. That will get you mistreated by me. Nine, I support what's right or I just stay out of it. 10, all is welcome but may subject it to the fee schedule that's seen below. I also want to make note that no one is responsible for what is said on this channel but the person that said it. We do not adopt kids or beasts. I also want to note that we block and remove troll comments and comments made with regards to someone's race, gender, sexual orientation, and handicap, and at the discretion of the head host. That would be me. The fee schedule is still the fee schedule for foolishness is still the same. The Cash App is Diva on the Ball. It's $25 if you need security or the red carpet treatment. $35 for a super nigga. $30 if BS is on sale. And free 99, which means free, for info, fun, and conflict resolution. And I just have a little space for references and honorable mentions. Does anybody have a question? Does anybody have any questions? So, and like I said, it will be, I'll make sure that I post that in the description area, just in case you have to refer back to it, or if anyone, click the link, I may tell them, did you see, the description? Did you see the rules of engagement? And, now they're going to say yes or no, or I might tell them, you might want to go look at it, because I don't want to hear nothing about what nobody said on this channel and this, that, and the third. I got nothing to do with that. So I'm just letting you know. All right. So the next topic we have is the Don Russell very short status conference. It seems like they've tentatively set a trial date somewhere in January of 2022. And listening to the, that was pretty much routine. They did, some takeaways I made was they did say that they had like a lot of discovery. I don't know what they would consider a lot. I mean that's just one man. If I'm not mistaken, he was hit. I don't know how many charges he's been hit in that jurisdiction, because I believe he is charged in 2 jurisdictions, right, with the feds. So I don't know how many charges he's been hit with. So, but they said that they had a lot of discovery. So I don't know. I really don't know. Larry read one of his indictments earlier. A lot of the language that was used by the court, excuse me, was he pointed out, he said that the pretrial motions should be done 30 days in advance of trial, if I'm not mistaken. I was writing this down pretty fast. He also mentioned if any motions of limine were to be filed, and a motion of limine is pretty much it's a pretrial motion to try to exclude evidence, right? So if the defense, um, you know, most likely will file a bunch of those at some point. He also spoke about Vadar, which is the jury. When he said Vadar, that was the jury. That meant the jury. I don't know why he just didn't say the jury, but he knew people was listening. I don't know why he just didn't say that. But see, that's what I'm saying. When you can lose a jury if a prosecutor. I'm sorry, if a prosecutor get up and stick to all those legal terms and all this and the third, that jury gonna be looking like, huh? What you talking about? But I mean, Vidar is the jury. I don't know why he just didn't say that. So and he also was talking about I can't read my goddamn handwriting. Hold on. Okay, he also brought up, because I also typed it out. He also brought up the request to charge. And a request to charge is what happens is after the trial, the well before the trial, the both sides um, submits a bunch of law and a bunch of stuff that they want the judge to explain to the jury. And a request to charge happens after after the trial, and that judge at that point picks and chooses from that compiled list that was submitted by both sides what the instructions will be to the jury, what explanations, what definitions, and all of that, what he will read to the jury. So that's what that meant. And let me see, what else did I take away? That's pretty it when it comes to that. Does anybody have a question about what I just said? I mean, so again, I'll repeat. By Don going to trial after R. Kelly, that does not affect R. Kelly. That doesn't mean good for R. Kelly or whatever. Don is trying to not to get his friend in trouble and just that and the third. It's just simple, in my opinion, that I mean, what may be a good takeaway is that the government hasn't officially and technically added those Don's case or the other two guys' case to R. Kelly. That's a good takeaway from it, but it doesn't mean that it won't happen. And I think at this point, like I said, it was assigned to that judge, mentioned in reference to R. Kelly, just in an effort to see if they can get it in discovery and get it admissible in court in order for the prosecution to be able to use those the actions of those three guys, as some type of pattern or whatever, or if as far as obstruction or conspiracy, to show a pattern of behavior when it comes to R. Kelly, or it could be used to fill out that RICO charge. I don't know. That's just my opinion, but I'm just saying it doesn't mean that you know it doesn't mean that Don Russell will not take a plea before that time. He still has time to take a plea, so he could change it anytime. He could change day of. So yeah, and as long as R. Kelly, keep in mind, as long as R. Kelly don't take a plea, he can be hit with other charges. He can be hit with other charges anyway. If he takes a plea, the only thing about it with a plea agreement, like I said, it allows you to negotiate past crimes, present crimes, and future crimes. So he can take a lot of that stuff off the table. Anybody got any questions? Anybody got any questions? Yeah, and I had to drop my last name because I'm trying, when I set up that new social media and whatever, just for the people on YouTube and this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying? So I could try to be acclimated and fully part of what be going on, because I miss so much on it. I did that so I could separate it from real my real social media presence, because I don't want nobody asking me, Angie, what the fuck is going on? Why you down there yelling and screaming and cussing and threatening people on YouTube? I don't need nobody in my real life asking me about shit, okay? Because I ain't gonna be able to explain. I'm just gonna be looking at them with the wide eyes and be like, huh? What you mean? So yeah, so that's why I took it off. Hell, I need to separate it. I don't want no questions and answers. So 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 let me talk about this. So this morning I was summoned by Miss Denise. This morning, tonight, last night, I think it was just, I don't know. I'm so damn confused. Last night, I guess I was summoned by Miss Denise. And it wasn't a bad thing at all. She was just telling me about um she saw my video with her name in it, and and I'm kind of glad we did kind of touch bases like that, because the worst thing you can have is a whole bunch of shit in between, because the information, like if one person on one end and the other person on the other end, the shit in the middle don't ever flow, perfectly. It don't get from one side to the next. You know what I'm saying? There's always somebody, hearing it wrong or just lying or just changing it. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, but that was, I mean, I guess you still have it up, but that was just basically telling me, what kind of like what happened to her when she came over that day, when that all that long ass on that long ass live or what have you. Um, and I didn't know that she was being blocked. I didn't ask for anybody, to be blocked. But now we got a pretty much um kind of concrete, situation of, what are blockable, you know, offenses. You know what I'm saying? It don't have nothing to do with, a personal beef, your personal shit or whatever. Um, YouTube shouldn't be used, as a weapon. And you should be, fight fair on fair. It's kind of unfair to, to be engaged as a sub, with the blue person, because that sub don't have no power. You can't block their ass. So it's kind of unfair or what have you. So, and I don't want to set up that kind of, that type of environment or whatever, because you set up that type of environment, more people won't feel comfortable to come in to say what they have to say to get it off their chest or what have you. A lot of times you see how shit get all twisted up because you got a set of people going on one side, one channel saying this, somebody on the other channel saying this, somebody on the, and nobody's meeting in the middle to say a goddamn thing. And all you do is you play goddamn tennis going back and forth. Every time somebody go live, you got to see what they saying, whatever. Well, if somebody that's bold enough or feel okay enough or whatever to come in and say, well, this is what it said, I want them to feel welcome to do that. It's just a conversation that might, take a turn for the worse or could take a turn for the best. But I mean, this is what Friday, and a lot of the mess, have died down, or at least it hasn't gotten any worse. And that's how you can measure the success of what happened. And it wasn't me. Once again, I'm gonna keep saying it wasn't me. That was all due to participation by you people, not me. I ain't know nothing about it. I started it. You look at the damn title. I started it out going off on people. Shit, kumbaya all y'all wasn't nothing there. Wasn't even in my goddamn DNA on that day. I don't hear nothing about that. Hell. But so that was again JoJo the Ryan, who has mysteriously uh gone underground, and Dom Kane. They the one started. So shout out to them for that. And I was able to encounter Randa over there. Spitfire was over there. I never had Spitfire, and I never had an issue or what have you. Denise did tell me that she didn't like me because of what was going on with the videos that I was saying about, what's going on with Randa, whatever. I guess she didn't hear Randa's videos, but that's okay. You know what I'm saying? That's okay. That ain't that. I'm not gonna block her, go crazy or whatever. I mean, that's not what it's about with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm my mindset's just a little different. I thought more people thought kind of like me when it came to bullshit like this, but I guess not. Or they're not, widely represented in this little R. Kelly sector that we have going on YouTube. So I don't know. And I did, she said that, she explained why she was talking about, the wheelchairs and things of that nature. I explained to her, as I did in my video, I don't like anybody talking about the handicaps of others, people in wheelchairs, this, that, and the third. I don't care who says it. I just think that there's so much you could fight. You can use your words or your hands or whatever you got, but you don't have to, go there. That's just not something I do. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that don't have nothing to do with me. That's just not something I do. I don't want this to be a place for, beefs in the makings and beefs of the past. That's not conductive. I'm sorry, productive for anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't want things to get worse. You just don't want, and I want everybody, to feel welcome or what have you. Now, some people will be hit with that fee schedule. That's already been predetermined. And I guess the list will probably grow. Because there's a lot of people that's on that bullshit. It is. It's a lot of people that's on that bullshit. And I don't understand is, if you can't, you have people that's like, well, don't go over there, don't do this, don't do. Like, I don't even understand that. And you have people that actually listen to that shit. Like, are you crazy? I still get, I mean, I don't know how many times, I need to put that in there too, that I am not on a side. I would never pick a side, this, that, and the third. And at this point, if I needed a team, I would bring one in. No offense. Because we know how to work together. My team does. The people I know act like they got some common goddamn sense. And they ain't all sensitive and shit and all this hell. I ain't never seen nobody think they gonna get their ass beat up by YouTube. You gonna get your ass beat up by a YouTube screen name? Shit. And here's the thing, right? If you don't want nobody reporting on what you say or whatever, how about this? Don't say it. But if it comes out your mouth, you best believe they gonna fuck it up. Now I'm not talking about chopping and screwing and remixing. That's not what I'm talking about. But people gonna speak their opinion about it. They comment on commentary. That's what they do. They make comments. They critique it. They critique you. Now, when somebody start going in on your ass, then hey, you got a choice right then. You either go right back on their ass, or you just shut the fuck up and ignore it. Take the high road. For me, If you saying this slick shit to me or about me, you lie on me, you gonna get it. The fastest way I know how to give it to you, is to type. I call your ass if I got your number or something. I usually try to do it offline, but people don't answer the phone and shit when they know they have, we having a situation. They don't like to answer my phone when we having a situation. I don't know what that's about. But yeah, so I don't know. But I want to be as welcoming as possible, but also at the same time filtering out the bullshit. I like peace. It is peaceful. And you got some people that are angry mobs. You got some people that won't let shit go. And they want you to doubt they motherfucking beef. And they don't want to let it, they don't want you to let it go as long as they don't let it go. And then you got some motherfuckers that let shit go and you still got it going. Now you in it. And they looking like, and this is shit they done started and got you in it. And so it's all kinds of shit. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna pick a motherfucking side. Again, I can support my friends, my enemies, because I'm gonna support what's right. Or I'm gonna stay out of it. I don't ask nobody to adopt my shit. I don't even know how that works out. But you got to be on the lookout for people that want to use YouTube as their weapon. When it's so easy for anyone like me with my ignorant ass, I sat right up there and figured out how to go live, how to create a channel. I just went through the steps. And that's just what it is. So I don't know. But that's what I took away from the hearing today. That was real brief, but I just wanted to give y'all some translate, what was said. So, so you'll know what happened. Who, honey, a day in the life of YouTube. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. You know, I think a lot of relationships aren't made for social media, right? I never quite understood why, like you see a lot of celebrities or whatever, they break up. First thing they do is go to social media. You know what I'm saying? Me, I listen. We'll break up behind the scenes and whatever, and then shit. Unless if I was married, you ain't see me run my ring or whatever, or you saw us fighting out, I would never ever click that goddamn button and air my shit out and then subject myself to all. Why everybody blocking? Wait a minute, BBB Beauty LLC. Who is blocking you? Oh Lord, already? Who is blocking BBB Beauty? God damn! I just went. I ain't gonna say nothing. See, one thing about it, you ain't gonna get on my nerves. You ain't gonna tell me what to do, or none of that shit. This ain't what it is. You take that shit somewhere else. Because I ain't no weak. I can handle a conversation, a back and forth, and a fucking opinion you got about me. I'm gonna go ahead and see what the hell is going on. It's crazy. I ain't never see the BBB lady or whoever that is. Who blocking you? And when I get in here, you better be blocked too. You better be on this list, or it's gonna be some shit. The hell is going on already? See, this what I'm talking about. Well, where you at? BBB, you on that shit? Ain't nobody blocked you. Hold on, let me see if you saying something smart out the mouth. Yeah, slick shit'll get you blocked too. Yeah, I got to add that on now. Let me write that down so I can add it. Slick shit will get you blocked. Slick shit will get you blocked. Only at my request. At my request. I'm gonna go back and add that. Yeah. Okay. So, I don't know what's going on with Larry and Angelo. It really seems so like, huh? I mean, it's not even worth commenting on, right? But everybody has. I mean, I've been, saw it. I didn't even bother to report on it or whatever because it's so, I mean, and at this point, I mean, you can expect people to run with it, just some kind of way tied into the case, which is not, it has nothing to do with the case. It just looks like two guys that have a difference of opinion about the direction on which of which something that they started. Now I'm going to say they started, because I didn't hear about a Team Truth till I ran across Larry on YouTube. I don't know, I'm pretty sure, and I think I've seen clips of it when Angelo, I guess, conceived it, I think on IG or something of the other, but I do know that Larry worked real hard on it. You know what I'm saying? Especially establishing the social media presence of Team Truth. So, I'm not assigning percentages or whatever. It's not that deep. I'm just saying. But at this point, this is stupid. Just to be honest, I mean, like, I don't know if people are not getting credit or the credit they think they deserve or the honorable mention. I don't know, but I do know that it has nothing to do with what happened in the case. Azrael was already named in the indictment before Larry was even indicted. She was in the indictment when R. Kelly was arrested. Larry wasn't indicted until, let me see, June, July, August. 3 full months after R. Kelly was arrested. So that meant that R. Kelly had been indicted, it was investigated, indicted, and arrested. And Larry had just gotten indicted. I think the date I saw was September of that same year that R. Kelly was arrested. So there's no impact on it. And then from what I can understand, and this is truthfully and honest to me from what I can understand, then at some point Larry was given information and he get turned it over to the feds. At that time when he did that, he did not have a anything in place saying that he is actually, we're gonna say working with the feds, because there are several different ways you can assist the feds. So, and I don't know the terms, but I know he didn't have anything in place that says that he is working with the feds, right? If he had, most likely he wouldn't have gotten any time, nor would his co-defendants. In his case, I'm just gonna keep it 100. I think his involvement happened. Well, I know his involvement happened after the fact, and I'm not taking up for him or whatever. That's just what it is. If you want to talk about snitching, you could say he snitched in his own case. I mean, that's just what it is. He snitched in his own case. But, pretty much that, I mean, and then we are, and when you, and another thing, and y'all gotta be real careful with the language you use, right? Real careful, because when you say he got Azrael to flip, he did this, that, and the third, or what have you, this, that, and the third, you do know you're saying that R. Kelly is guilty, because there would be nothing to snitch on. If she flipped, what she told him? If there's nothing to tell, well, she couldn't have told him nothing. Couldn't have told the feds nothing, and definitely couldn't have told him anything. So be careful about the messages, and because the words are everything. See, right now, the Team Kells the Team Kells supporters. I mean, the supporters of R. Kelly. I put it like that because I don't want to exclude any group. Your words, you're hoping that your words get to the jury, right? Somebody on the jury, right? But when you use words like that, you're saying there was something to snitch on, inform on. He's being detained, right? He has no bond. He's there. He has a shitload of discovery. He got 3 or 4 cases. That's in fact what you're saying. Wait a minute, hold on. BB Beauty, who you said don't tell you what to do. Who you talking to? Cursing is fine here. I didn't say anything about cursing. Cursing is fine, but hold on for a minute. But because let me see something. Give me a minute, y'all. Just one little minute. Jenna, she's talking to you. Is that in a playful manner? Is that, she talking to you? I mean, is that in a playful manner? Because I keep looking up and she done got on my damn nerves, so I don't know. Okay, let me know. Because I'm not going to keep looking up and seeing bullshit. I'm just trying to tell you, my nerves are bad and my patience is short. I'm telling you, okay. So Oakland, but yeah. So you know, just a lot of, just to me, when, like put it like this, right? Like, like just any one of my friends, right? And I'm not, this not going to be like one of my best friends or nothing like that. If one of my friends, right, her and I are, we partners on the internet or what have you, right? We partners on the internet, partners in real life, right? I'm not gonna let. I don't think we're gonna let anybody that's on the internet come between us on either side and be involved in a whole bunch of shit going back, whatever. I mean, and then it kind of develops into two camps, then just your people and my people and all that kind of shit. And then now it's creating a division, right? Now that puts the onus and the responsibility on you to talk to. Now, since you have a camp, now you got to go talk to that camp, and pretty much, and this is what I would tell them. Now, look, I'm not gonna get involved in a whole bunch of bullshit and stop attacking that person or what have you. If you said what you said, and that person should be able to receive it, they don't have to like it, but they should be able to receive it. And then from that point, if you decide not to deal with each other, then don't deal, and just keep it moving. It's nothing. I mean, not to take it up, and I did this and this whatever, and I was all this, and I'll get all the credit, and you did this, and I don't like the direction you going. That is crazy as hell. And see what happens when you create motherfucking division and then you create teams and shit. Bullshit happens. Unnecessary bullshit. That's gonna lead the goddamn news cycle. And yes, there is a news cycle on YouTube or wherever else you go. There's a news cycle. I just use the proper terms. But now you're gonna have everybody, reading something into some simple shit. It's because somebody dislike the way that somebody else do what they do. But when has that been a crime? You just like the way they do it. And you can't tell nobody what to do. You can only give them advice. And if they don't follow your advice, I mean, that don't mean you go and crucify them or whatever. And vice versa. It makes no sense. It's unreasonable. You know, I am a black and white person. I have very little in the gray area. Very little. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I go ahead and put the rules and regulations when it comes to me ahead of me. Hopefully that I don't have to repeat them. And two, if when you violate them, how this gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? So it leaves like the misunderstanding and I ain't get it and all that bullshit. It kind of, kind of erase that. So I don't even want to hear all that shit. I done told you up front. So I mean, it's like, don't. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know. You can. Here's the thing, right? It's all about a mindset. Okay, and we dib and dab in philosophy and psychology and shit on over here too. We do all that. You can't tell a grown up what to do. And if that grown up isn't harming himself and you, or you more importantly, then what's it all about? How does what someone does affect you? Is where you need to start. Then form your opinion. I can stop fucking with you and you can stop fucking with me, and the internet, with, they'll just be able to figure it out later. Especially when it's stupid. I can see, if it's something over some goddamn money and this, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, whatever. That's still something you should handle offline or this, that, and the third, right? But when you start getting other people start getting involved in it and this, that, and the third, people like to tell you who you could talk to and whatever. Like that right there irks the shit out of me. How you gonna tell somebody who to talk to? Who the fuck are you? Hey, why I'm talking to you? Let's answer that. What about that? You got some goddamn nerve. I don't like nobody talking crazy to me, slick to me, none of that shit. And telling me what to goddamn do. You tell me what to do if you see me walking into a fire. That's the time for you to tell me what to do. Like, bitch, don't go into the fire. That's helpful advice. Try that. But telling somebody what to do, tell them who they should associate with, whatever, you sound controlling and crazy as hell. And a lot of people do that because that's how their life has been set up. And that's how the people that they've come across allow them to control them. That don't work with me. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And that's a pet peeve of mine. That's on my pet peeve list. Anything that sounds controlling, you will get it. I'll give you a couple more warnings. I'll be like, okay, now. All right. Just like I can get it, you can get it. You run you. You don't run me. It don't make no goddamn sense. Like, I don't know what the hell social media and YouTube more I just don't know what to say. This is weird. Right. I mean, we want to get somewhere with this stuff. We want to, get to the end. We want to keep things on YouTube and off the streets. We don't want to see no more police reports. We don't want to see no more well-being checks. We don't want to see no more kids at nobody else's house. We don't want to see none of that. We don't want to see none of it. We don't want to see no more threats. We don't want to see no more guns. We don't want to see none of that. All we want to do is see conversation. Can you fight with the words that may come out your mouth? Can you do that? We don't want to see nobody attack. We don't want to see nobody talk about people handicapped. We don't want to um shit. We want to help the people that have mental health illnesses go and get some goddamn help. I mean, that's what you want to do, and we can still have fun and talk about the shit and laugh at the shit. But damn, but can we make some progress in the meantime? In the meantime, can we do that? Can we do that? That sounds like progression. You know, and when people, I mean, again, when people have all these, you know, these complaints and lies and shit against you, whatever, I'm just asking, you know, come with your goddamn proof. Proof and your opinion is two different things. Have proof. Unless you're talking to me, please have your proof, or you can keep your opinion. I don't know you, and you don't know me. And if you can't, just like that girl came through talking about my credibility and my integrity, and it's a lot of people is on that you like Dana Larry shit. So apparently I ain't got no credibility or integrity. No, I got enough not to fuck with you. You the one I don't like. How about that? How about that for credibility and integrity? How about that? Show proof. You can't show proof. Don't keep going back and forth with me. After I ask you for proof, you don't got it. Keep it moving. Your opinions is no longer will be goddamn well, I'm sorry, I ain't gonna say that because I will go ahead and tap an opinion. You say something, I'll cuss your ass out better. Man, well, I ain't finna tell that. I'll never be the one to say, well, I ain't gonna mention it no more after today. You will never hear that come out my mouth. That make it make sense, and at the end of the day, those some I ain't gonna talk about it no more. I don't say that. Cause I be in with the foolishness, honey. I ain't never had a thought to be the bigger person. No, I heard Michelle Obama say. She said, this is what I heard. She said, when they go low, you go even lower to put their ass in the ground and stand over and put the dirt over. That's what I heard. That is what I heard. But yes, honey, yes. I don't know what y'all doing in this goddamn chat. Let me read some of these comments, but Lord, here comes. Whew. Let me go and say my quick prayer. I'm gonna drop this link. I'm done with what I had to say, so I'm gonna drop this link. And we gonna pray. We're gonna pray. As I drop the link, we're gonna pray. We're gonna pray. Woo, shit. Truth. I said what I heard the truth. I heard her say when they go low, you go even lower. And put them in the ground. Put the dirt over them. And mark their grave. So their family can find. Oh, yes. That's what I heard. I was right there when she said it. No, no, well, for some of the people that be on YouTube, Michelle Obama said when they go low, you go get high and smoke that weed. Hey, that's what I bet some of the people heard on YouTube. Yes. Yes, and where's mom? Like, here go that link. Here go that link. You heard the same thing? Yeah, I heard the same thing. I don't know where they was. Nikki, they probably wasn't paying attention to Michelle or mama anyway. I know what I heard. Honey, we just waiting on that link to get on through, to get on through some that system, that link, honey, that link. Bring them out, child. Bring out all the crazies. I don't know what happened. Yes, we can see you, BB Beauty LLC. We can see you, honey. Did you get some of that PPP loan? I want me some of that PPP loan. Shit, seem to be helping out. Oh yeah, and Denise Beard said DJ shouted me out or what have you. Okay. I heard DJ, somebody in the chat said it was a nice thing. I said, but before that, I heard him DJ say, I can't tell him what to do, this and that, whatever he was going on. And then somebody said something, I did a good thing or whatever in his chat or whatever. And then she said, then that's when he said I did a good thing. But after it, he was he didn't have, a favorable opinion of what I did. And again, I didn't do shit. It was the people that was, like I said, it was JoJo and Dom K kicked that off, and the people that came through. And then prior to that, when DJ was on the panel with JoJo alone with himself, his next live, DJ bashed me. So I don't know what's up with that. So, but I'm okay with that relationship being right where it is. That's nothing that I'm concerned with. I don't have anything to do with that. A lot of some people will have participation remorse. I don't have anything to do with me. Um, like I said, the only interaction, the recent. I mean, DJ said he didn't remember about the $2,000 I sent, and the bank stopped it and whatever. And I'm still gonna upload the proof of that conversation I had with him and all of that, because he said he didn't remember. I'll just upload it in a video when I get a chance. And I think I still have that call. I was on the phone with them with regards to it. I have that. And then they said that he was on live trying to get my phone number, address, this, that, and the third. Like I told him, I can give it to him now or whatever. I mean, or he could get here or send somebody or however that is to be done. I mean, that's fine. I can accommodate that. And then I did call him. When I heard he was looking for me, I put my number out. I hadn't heard, and he hadn't, responded. So I did call him. I got his number and called, looked at the phone and got his number and called him. Then he said he wasn't looking for me. And then I think that lady had called me back on that number. Uh, the one who the one that hair seems to be missing. I went over to her chat, and I guess she felt some kind of way about that. But the one who hair seems to be missing or whatever, I mean, I have no idea why. I mean, these are still police ass phones. I don't understand. But whatever. That's of no consequence to me. I'm not going anywhere. So, yeah. Oh, B&B Beauty LLC. Oh, you made a name for a joke. Oh, see, honey, you better say something. Because the blue people be ready to, they don't get the block often. They be ready to block anyway. Block your ass. Yeah, but and shout out to everybody that come over from other channels and participate, and they are blue people and stuff like that, and for the people that that's okay with y'all coming over here, and taking part in what we have going on. So shout out to those people like Dana and Brooke and Diva and Debosky and Tyson have a few people that come through. You got some people I think from Team Kells, I think, that comes through, and um I don't know, just anybody, honey. It ain't that serious for me. So, well, I don't see anybody click the link. Thank you, Jesus. We made it. We made it, y'all. We made it. So I am going to get out of here. Uh, I don't know if something else happened and I'm not busy. I may come back later or what have you, but I sure do thank the host and the hostess. Nigga, I don't like to see it that way. I was trying to do it where it was like our channel, you know what I'm saying? But, and it still is whatever, but I still had to kind of, shape the rule, give the rules a little bit, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Honey, I am so pleased to have peace. When I tell you it's peace, peace in the Middle East. I love it. So, you, girl, you was not going to click the link. When were you going to click the link? Right. Our channel, Nikki. Thank you. Our channel. It's a melting pot. Now we'll see if you're going to click the link then. We'll see. Hold on. Let's see. Yes. I'm not. Okay, what else? I'm just Nikki, are you hitting the link? I'm waiting. Wait a minute. Let's see. Let's see. Mm-mm. Uh, okay, I'm just looking at something. That's okay. Okay. Anyway, let me get on up out of here. Let me get on up out of here. Will Azrael, okay, Miss Molly asks, is Azrael a hostile witness? I'm pretty sure she will not be called as a hostile witness. If anything, she will be a witness for the prosecution, which will automatically allow the defense to question her. So there would be no need to call her as a hostile witness. You call a person as a hostile witness if that person is on the other side and you're going is more on the opposite side, and you're going first, and you want that person is wouldn't typically be your witness. Let me see if I missed anything. Anybody else got any other questions before we get on up out of here? Renata, you done change your name to Just V. Yes. Mm-hmm. What's up, fat boy? All right, y'all. Well, let me get on up out of here. I'm pretty sure some more people want to go live today, and I am going to get out of the way, honey, and go enjoy somebody else's shit. Well, all right, y'all. Thanks again. I didn't have any guests today, so just be the host and the hostess. Till the next time. Bye, y'all.